Howdy, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments. So last one, I think. Anyway, so the download is this. I have a tendency to speak first and then think second, right? And I've always been this way. It's gotten me into a lot of trouble, whatever. You know what I'm saying. And what I receive is that for those of us who have that propensity, it's because we're in tune with spirit more often than not, right? So, of course, we have to step aside from our wounds, right? Because we're not talking about knee-jerk reactions. We're not talking about popping off. We're not talking about just snapping off folks, right? Because, I mean, we can do that too, right? We can do that all day long, right? We come from that darkness, so that's easy to slip back into. But what I am talking about is just stating things that most people think. I'm probably reading minds too. I've actually come to the realization that I do believe that I can read minds to a certain extent, right? So don't be scared when you come around me. Unless you're thinking some bad thoughts, then yes. Double think that. Anyway, getting back to the point. We say what comes to mind, right? We say what comes to mind and then think about it later. We notice that people give a response of curiosity, of almost like excitement and acknowledgement, or just complete just awe and observation because they can't believe the things that you're saying. Because one, they were already thinking it, or the fact that you are brave enough to actually say those things, right? And again, what I receive is that that's 9 times out of 10, that's you actually tapping into spirit. Because the way that I have conversations and communication with spirit is that I got to get out of my own head. True story. When I was little, very little, I used to have a habit. I would sit just like this. And my tongue would come out just like that. And I'd be like, I completely zone out. But in my mind, I was having conversations. I just had no clue what it was because I was so young and I just didn't know, right? I didn't have the guidance to be aware of it. I just thought I was zoning out, right? And so the things that I would say as a child were very random. And so the things that you say are random, right? But just have a little review ski. Maybe you're actually tapping in and don't even know it. Superpower.